Yeah, man. B4M. Everybody hit the flow remix. Man, and Fetty bag. Rip that 40 out the plastic, I just bought it brand new. Fitted slime at MP90, now his pocket ran through. Diamond dancing like a stripper, yeah, they water cool blue. Looking at you sideways like, who the fuck is you? Look down, see the beam, yeah, that bitch blue too. Glass shatter car alarms, we sped off in the coupe. Out the window sideways, 40 kicking when I shoot. Flame spit from that cutter, guaranteed to drop two. Check his PSI, that pussy, let his lips loose. Whoa. Nah, we don't play that. Where a fuck nigga rat, that's where a fuck nigga stay at. Nah, don't get your shit pushed way back. It's big dog shit, better fish scale way that. If it's about $1, I go hard on a bit. Ain't no playing with the paper, get your whole block lit. She tryna eat me in the club, told her hold up, bitch. It's lights, camera, action, hoe control that shit. In this sudden move, shooters gunning with a tummy. Nah, ain't scared of nothing on sight. We get the bus and flip his ass, watch him tumble. Run your mouth in the south, I bet it bring trouble. Stunting hard on a bitch in a 23 bubble. Whoa, whoa, this how gangsta shit go. We up the sticks in this bitch, everybody hit the flow. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Don't play with me, I stay with it. I'm yay flipping, I'm getting big, I'm weightlifting. They play pimp, who shape shifting? This cake kicking, this cake kissing. Poppin', like I'm fresh up out the stove. Tag, bitches acting like niggas, and these niggas acting like hoes. Say, as soon as you get to going up, getting money, reckon they big mad. Big facts ain't never got nothing nice to say with your built thing. Let me rock out. Meet me where it's jumping at. He froggy, he get knocked out. They want you out the picture when you lit like a crop out. I'm shooting first and tapping wherever pointing. Nigga like watch out. Ayy, can't stop or knock a play. I don't care if you box out, I'ma fade away. Yeah, dripping on my haters. Somebody get them out. Kicking different flavors, like it's Wingstop. Yeah, hey, knock his top off. Man and Fetty, yeah, we hit the scene and make it pop out. We was all going up, seemed like somebody got lost. I don't know what else to do but get my money, get my rocks off. Yeah.
If you ain't got no money now, you niggas can't talk to me. I'm making boss moves, no off day. Monetizing everything, it ain't no shame. I need all pay, no looking back over your shoulder in them highway. Too many gunshots and kids dying around my way. Can't trust a bitch cause they scheme and play my game. Can't waste no time, cause time ain't gon' wait. Gotta keep that 40, can't be slipping and I don't play. A lot of y'all know the streets is fucked up. What's really going on? Everybody moving like snakes. Can't trust the soul, so I move with a Drake. A couple swerves in life, but lately keeping it straight. These niggas itching to hate. I'm eating greedy while I'm gripping the plate. You in the presence of a player, heavy dripping today. So don't even try your luck, I keep a pistol for play. Yeah, he gon' need a 6-foot zip up the lake. You see the toe tag hang, birthday with his name. Sad song, get yours, t-shirt with your face. Kush really got my thoughts, so I gotta let it burn. One deep, low key, and that's for every corner turn. Man, if you ain't got no money now, you niggas can't talk to me. I'm making boss moves, no off day. Monetizing everything, it ain't no shame. I need all pay, no looking back over your shoulder in them highway. Too many gunshots and kids dying around my way. Can't trust a bitch cause they scheme and play my game. Can't waste no time, cause time ain't gon' wait. Gotta keep that 40, can't be slipping and I don't play.
No breaks, no recess, I don't play, I been there, I keep that, no role play. I'm not a killer, don't push me, I'm on edge, go ghost face. If you die tonight, it's on the right, and I pray your soul take. Every time you look around, a youngster on a cold case. We say we okay, we ain't okay. Just running through it like a fucking bull, like Olay, like what OJ. You think was gonna actually happen? You run around with gorillas and savages, picnics, ballet, and some pageants, doing remakes of Where's Your Caddy. I ain't never been with a baddie. She comes, so I add it to the telly. You sweet dick, so she send me that addy. Make it stretched out stiff on that patty. If you ain't got no money, can't talk to me unless you upgrade, graduate. You can't walk with me. Don't be weird and don't be stalking me. Yeah.
If you ain't about no money now. You niggas can't talk to me. I'm making boss moves, no off day. Monetizing everything, it ain't no shame. I need all pay. No looking back over your shoulder in them hallway. Too many gunshots and kids dying around my way. Can't trust a bitch cause they scheme and play my game. Can't waste no time, cause time ain't gon' wait. Gotta keep that 40, can't be slipping and I don't play.
I'm thinking about taking this on the road. So many places I wanna show you. Just tell me what you want to do. Hey baby, let's make a move. I'm thinking about taking this on the road. So many places I wanna show you. Just tell me what you want to do. Hey baby, let's make a move. Go ahead and book your flights and get your bags packed. I know your last nigga wasn't having. You was down when you could've been a savage. A definition of a bad bitch. Sexy as fuck and I attitude. A raw flush, she just like Betty Boop. I see why you got the juice, we can alley-oop. Hey baby, let's make a move. I'm talking pack up and go, let's hit the road. Whole nother city, another show. A couple of bitches, a couple whoa. I'm just sticking to the code. With or without you, I never fold. I want the bread until it mold. Don't ever play with me, play with your nose. It's on you anywhere you wanna go. Hey baby, let's make a move. Don't be in your feelings, watch what you do. Force your opinion, live in your truth. Admit when you wrong, don't do the fool. I'm thinking about taking this on the road. So many places I wanna show you. Just tell me what you want to do. Hey baby, let's make a move. I'm thinking about taking this on the road. So many places I wanna show you. Just tell me what you want to do. Hey baby, let's make a move.
Girl, I'm tryna make a move. How about we take this on the road? There's many places we can go. Hit the lake and take a stroll. No doubt I got you, that's for sure. Ain't nobody gotta know how we come and how we go. Bustin' bands in the mall, damn near every other store. Let them haters keep talking, yeah, they mad at the glow. Cause all you do is smile since a real nigga chose. I'm sending kiss emojis while they painting on your toes. Diamonds a girl best friend, so your neck stay froze. Ice drip, stay cold, chase chips, play gold. On top of shit, bake goals. If you're loyal, stay true, and I never say no. Put a limit on how far me and you can't go. You know the love real, let this feeling take control. Where it take us, never know. Taking rides up the coast, it's just me and you. Tony Tone, it's a vibe real slow.
I'm thinking about taking this on the road. So many places I wanna show you. Just tell me what you want to do. Hey baby, let's make a move. I'm thinking about taking this on the road. So many places I wanna show you. Just tell me what you want to do. Hey baby, let's make a move.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, good people. What's up? What's up? We back, man. We back. Streetmade Radio in the building. Nostalgic Radio in the building. What's going on with y'all, man? YouTube family, Facebook family. What's going on, man? How y'all doing out there, man? Hope everybody is well. You know what I mean? Having a good week so far. Winding down. And hey, we here to talk about it, man. Once again, Thursday night hype. Later on, got my partner in crime, Woody Wood, coming up. You know what I mean? Mr. Southern Cheetah. And we're gonna get into some shit. But hey, how y'all feeling, man? God is good. God is good, man. And everything I've been getting blessed with so far, hey, I can't complain not one bit. Not one bit. So with that being said, man, I hope everybody is staying prayed up and keeping your faith in your head up high, because it's some troubling times ahead. I mean, I know times is hard right now. I know things is bad right now. It's been bad, but hey, man, it's really not looking good for the future, man. Like I can't stress that enough. Like y'all got to understand where we at right now in the world. Like we getting nuclear threats, and I know some gonna say, "Oh man, they've been doing that since the beginning of time," and that's just the threats of war and all that. But you know, sometimes, man, you got to take somebody serious. Everybody ain't crying wolf. Some people tired of America shit. Hell, people in America tired of America shit. They just keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not so much as the programming that we all up under that a lot of people want to deny, and that's cool. But you can't deny what you seeing outside when you step outside your house. You can't deny the energy you feel in the earth. That's most definite. Me personally, I pray before I go to bed. I pray when, you know what I mean, when I rise, and I go on and get to my day. I don't really have no worries. I'm not here living a life. I'm not living a life where I'm making a bunch of enemies. You know what I mean? If I got any enemies, I don't know nothing about them. They ain't never approached me. You know, sometimes, man, it ain't all about a physical war being fought, because it's a lot of spiritual battles happening amongst all of us. Everybody's fighting some type of spiritual battle. Everybody's fighting some type of demon. Like nobody's like it's no escaping that. That's a war that you can't see. And like they say, man, how the hell can you fight something that you can't see? So you gotta pray to the Most High, man, and talk to him and give him that time. And you gotta know that what you have within yourself is the strength to get as much knowledge as you can for what you see going on. It's really not about somebody else's perspective. Get the knowledge yourself for what you see that's going on when you walk outside your house. What you see going on in your community. If you feel like, man, this right here is a part of her community, Don't be scared to speak on it. Because at some point, man, we gotta get back to nah, bro, y'all can't sell drugs over here. And whatever come with that, just gonna have to come with that. I know some people like, man, what is this nigga talking about? Look, man, I'm gonna say this, man. It's like the respect that used to be in the game is no longer there. The loyalty that used to be in the game is no longer there. And that's because all the rules no longer exist. So how do we go about fixing that problem? If somebody breaking in somebody's house, your next door neighbor house, man, like, and if the police knock on your door and ask you if you saw anything and you know you seen the intruder running across the street with the flat screen TV, throwing it in his back seat, you know you seen it. If you tell the police, you give them a description, like, is that snitching? I mean, hey, I'm just saying, is that snitching? Like, what we doing here, man? Because that don't sound nothing like you and I committing a crime, me telling on you to get lesser time or to get free. That's what I thought was snitching. That's what I was taught was snitching. You know what I mean? I can't really speak for nobody else, but that's definitely what I was taught. You know what I'm saying? If me and you get caught, we just gonna keep our mouth closed. I thought that was the rule. You know what I mean? But if I see you breaking in Miss Josephine house, man, knowing she 90 years old, she live alone, she don't bother nobody. But her kids take good care of her, you know what I mean? That's why she live in the hood, because she didn't want to leave. She been there over 40 years. Like, come on, man, what we doing? We really rewriting the script like that? I ain't even gonna lie, I really didn't even want to speak on none of the P. Diddy situation, but I didn't even have no topics tonight. You know what I mean? But I saw different things in the headlines this morning. And I see, so they got two real estate giants indicted, twin brothers, the Alexander twins. And so I really feel like, man, do I feel like it's a war on hip hop? Maybe, but at the end of the day, we can't forget that we can't just overlook the fact that even if it was 15, 20 years ago, who are we to take away these victims' pain? Who are we to just say if somebody really was allegedly RAP 15, 20 years ago, that they still a victim, right? I mean, it's just like if it was your daughter and she waited 10 years to tell you about it, How would you feel as a father? How would you feel as a mother? Like, I mean, we gotta start looking at shit like, come on now, man. Like, as black people, man, are we really this cold hearted? Like, have we really come to this soulless like I don't get it, man. I really don't get it. Somebody please help me understand. Like, where are we right now? We got more hate for Trump being the president and the Republicans being in the office, but we also got these nasty ass people that's is sitting at the top in our culture. Look what they doing to our kids, man. We don't have no anger for them though. We making excuses. Like the picking and choosing and the politics seem to be going in the wrong direction. I don't understand. Like, so I feel like respectfully, people like Slim Thug and whoever else is speaking from a perspective to where like they advocating for this, like before a verdict even come out. Like, what about the victims? I don't think every female is just after a rich guy's money. I don't believe that. Because if it was my daughter, I wouldn't give a damn how long ago it was. Whenever she built up the courage to tell me about it, I gotta do something as her father. I'm pretty sure I would expect all you other fathers out there to feel the same way. But I mean, it kills me when I see the comments on certain blog sites about when they having discussions about it, and to see so many people with the mind frame of, oh, these girls just trying to get them for their money. Like, really? So no victim can come up and tell their story without being victimized for it? That's pretty harsh. Pretty cold. So y'all will make people, the world now, we in a point now where we'll rather make people hold on to their pain to keep from shaming your favorite hip hop mogul or your favorite rapper or whoever. I tell my kids all the time, not in a disrespectful way either, just like, hey man, fuck these celebrities. When you comment, they don't acknowledge you. They not picking out the bunch through thousands of comments to acknowledge you. Hey, little Anthony Jr., appreciate you. You know what I mean? Hey, little Jalen Mack, appreciate you. Nah, I tell my kids all the time, hey man, don't sweat these celebrities, man. They just, you know what I mean? They doing their job. Because if you don't tell them the truth, the world not gonna do it. The world gonna continue lying to them, programming them, painting false pictures and narratives, making you think this is the life to have over here, making you forget all about the importance of family because they got you so stuck on chasing money. But once again, it's only important to us. We the only ones out here killing for bullshit, dying for less. Look around, man. Look around. Everybody building except us. I'm not the only one walk outside and see that. I'm not the only one walk outside and see every other culture making progress. We got certain pockets, you know what I mean, within our culture where people is actually doing things out here on a positive note that's in high position. I'm not saying all of them are messed up, but man, hey, it ain't too many ain't been to the parties. And maybe you did go in one of the small rooms. But if you knew what was going on at them parties in those rooms and you still chose to attend the parties, that means you condone whatever was going on behind those doors. Take it how you want. I don't really care who don't even like that statement, man. Because at the end of the day, man, the truth is the truth. And for what these kids went through, allegedly, like it's gotta be a nightmare. Especially if it's true. And now we got Jay-Z name dragged in it. Come on now. That's a major name. That's a major figure. Like that's I don't even really want to even speak on that. But hey, all I can say is, man, more power to them. Since it seemed like that's what they did all this shit for in the name of fucking power. But if that's what power look like, I don't want it. Yeah, I don't even need that. Nah, they can keep their power. In fact, fuck that power shit. You know what I mean? Just give me a house on the lake, man, with some land. That's it. What's good, Top? I see you. But nah, man, it's like, yeah, man, shit getting real fucked up. I was just finna say that. Yeah, shit finna get real fucked up, man. These two real estate twins, man, they not just they ain't nobody. They well known. And hey, we finna see what come of this. They ain't even caught both of them. One of them still on the run. So we gonna see what happens. But hey, man, the most important thing, take the time, love yourself. Learn yourself. Learn who you are. Learn where you come from. So you can have a good sense of what direction you're going in. Like, it seems like the only entertainment is bullshit and ratchetness. Like Biggie said it best. Bullshit and party. Party and bullshit. Like, and the song was a hit. His first one, I think. But yeah, man, like, I don't get it, man. Like, so we got Diddy sitting where he's sitting. And then we already had Bill Cosby there. Even though I believe Bill was innocent. Um, I already had Bill Cosby there. They got uh whatchamacallit back in the day, Chuck Berry. Same story. Like, so it's that's why it's some you can see when it's propaganda, but this right here, come on now, man. We've been hearing these stories circulating, man, in the culture, man, for decades, man. Ain't none of this shit new. It's just the fact that it's coming out now. Come on, man. Cat Williams kicked this shit off, man. He said what it was finna be. He said what it was finna be. That was the warning. Niggas knew what was coming. Why y'all think that video went so viral? Niggas probably was scared then. They knew it. You know what I'm saying? When as soon as P Diddy got indicted, hey, it's sad though because these the people that's at the top of our culture. These the people that they have the rest of the world looking at. That's like, you know what I mean? Oh, they following a nigga who got 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Man, what the hell? Like, we look like clowns, man. Like I'm telling y'all, man. America is a circus right now, and we the clowns, man. We the clowns. Might not like it. You might not. You might even feel like, I don't know who that nigga talking about. Who? Shit, I ain't no clown. Yes, you is, cause you in the circus. Yeah, you the clown. We all playing a part until we decide to stand up together and do something different. Until we decide not to play a part in the circus no more. Like, come on, man. Ringling Brothers made all this money off all y'all families, all our families, all these years. They gave y'all the concept. Too busy being entertained. You know what I mean? So it's only a matter of time, man. We either gonna have to wake up or we screwed. That line is gonna be drawn in the sand sooner than later. So you better start picking a side. It's good versus evil out here now. You ain't know? But we're gonna take a small commercial break, man. When I come back, man, I'm gonna bring up my partner in crime, man. My gun runner, man, Woody Wood SC, the Streetmade TV. Don't go nowhere.
Oh shit, Fitty bad. How we gonna do this shit? With you? They took the ball.
I got enough money to buy me 100 balls. Shit.
Welcome to Dallas, the home of gorillas and apes. It's either eat or get ate. Yeah, bitch, I'm feeding my face. Trap still boom like it's bass. Fresh out the zoo, out the cage. Once they on your ass, it's really nothing I can say. What's with the hate? I'm about cash, I'm catching plays. I'm about to cop me a safe. Can't wait till I hop out the race. Everything I want, I track, I do not chase. If I ask, it's urgent, then it's on to the next hoe, I do not wait. I'm woke with a D-boy. I got the glow, Leroy. This dope, fresh out the boat, no cut. All big blocks, no dust. I done got caught, but I never told. I would never fold on the still out on the hoe. You know the game still rolls, and I'm already knowing that it miss me. I just stick to the code, Da Vinci. Hood niggas never get a pension. Bad bitches just be want attention. If that ass fat, I kinda give it. Come and let me grip it, is a given. Let it out, don't be acting timid. Beat it up, bustin' like a semi. Good game, run it like a Hemi. You know it's not on me, can see me. Then have to give like a come down the chimney. Don't need an F or a mean. I'm feeling like, whoa, nigga, get with it or fuck your opinion. Oh man, eat or get A. It's either 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 eat or get A. Get A. Eat. It's either eat or get A. 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 Get A. Eat. Man. Shit. It's really eat or get A. We went from noodle to steak. That AR saying like Dre. Spin him and lamb flat on his face. She jockin' might give her a tape. Money fall all over the place. If you want your life, then you go to the safe. We straight out of Texas, that Lone Star State. Money up, eat or get A. I pull up with Fitty, we hop out the raid. Where you talk your shit, that's where you gon' lay. Big guns, Army Brigade. Know I'm the shit like the ace of the spade. Diamonds, they dancing, they all in the way. They got me blind for the time of the day. Fitty mob, we here to stay. It's either eat or get A. 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 Get A. Eat. It's either eat or get A. 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 Get A. Eat.
It's either eat or get A. It's either It's either eat or get ate. It's either eat or get ate. Get ate. Eat.
Relax, baby, in this bitch.
Started from the bottom, then we up now. 10 toes flat on the pavement, the ground. She told me that she need me around. We eating good, got me gaining pounds. Gotta show out whatever I do. Circle small when it got me a cool. Never turn my back on you, I can't do that, no, no, no. You forever my dog. I can't never turn my back on you, I can't at all. You always there when I need you, when I pass the ball. Can't sleep without you at home taking PM Tylenol. You the bag to my paper when we blow it all. Still bumps on my body when I'm thinking of you. You got the juice, you do something to me when you not in the room. Back to take out, will you be there when I make it? Need you on my side, I started from the bottom, then we up now. 10 toe flat on the pavement, the ground. She told me that she need me around. We eating good, got me gaining pounds. Gotta show out whatever I do. Circle small when it got me a cool. Never turn my back on you, I can't do that, no, no, no. You forever my dog.
They said time heals everything. You get mad, go through my phone, trip over anything. You tripping over the studio, that's the only time I spend. From the trenches, I was taught to get it how I live. Grinding to build a legacy for my 5 kids. My apologies for wrong I did. The more I learn about myself, the stronger I feel, no matter what. When you need me, I'm here.
Started from the bottom, then we up now. 10 toe flat on the pavement, the ground. She told me that she need me around. We eating good, got me gaining pounds. Gotta show out whatever I do. Circle small when it got me a cool. Never turn my back on you, I can't do that, no, no, no. You forever my dog. Oh, 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 yeah.
Hey, we back, man. We back, man. I told y'all, man. Had to go pay a few bills right quick, man. Need these lights, dog. But look, so, hey, if y'all was feeling the music, that was Forever My Dog by D Money featuring Man and Eat or Get Eight. That's the single off the up and coming album, Fitted Bags and Man, Out the Mud. One of the singles, I mean, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's one of the anthems for the city right there. You know what I mean? But hey, man, look, I'm just gonna say we gotta do better, man. Like when you know better, you do better. And hey, we see what's going on, and if you know right from wrong, then I feel like that's the sense that you should start using, cause all this bad shit that's happening, it ain't nothing but wickedness, man. Like, and it's getting more and more wicked by the day. At the time ticking, the devil's working, and he lurking, and everybody seems to be playing on that side of the fence, and it's like this shit is okay, but it's really not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know about y'all, but I was raised in the church, and I'm very aware of the spiritual world, and I'm not saying like spiritual as in religion. I mean spirituality, like knowing self. Then if you don't know who you are, then that means you have no identity. If all you know is to get up, get your gun, get your backwoods, go see the weed man, go see the pill man, and now you riding around looking for somebody to kill because you mad, you got emotions, life done pissed you off. Like whatever it is, man, like it's gotta be another solution. And we gotta wanna see another solution because the outcome that we seeing right now is graveyards being filled up all across America with young folks. I know it's not just Dallas. I know it's not just Texas. Like these funeral homes is making a killing. My bro Concrete Slab, shout out Concrete Slab, man. Y'all tune in this podcast, man. Real spit for the day. But look, he had this young lady on last week, and she worked in a funeral home, and it's like, man, it's crazy, man. These funeral homes are making a killing. Like they are really making a killing because these youngsters are glorifying dying at a young age. It's a badge of honor to them, man. And I don't even understand where that energy coming from. It can't be just the music. I know the frequencies in the music playing a part, but it can't be just the music, man. The upbringing got to play a part somewhere in there. Because what these kids are taught starts at home first. Then they go to school and get the programming. But the basics of life, that gets taught at home first. How to walk, how to eat, how to say dad, dad, mama, that gets taught at home. How to say no, stop, don't do that. No, that's bad for you. That get taught at home. Or it's supposed to. I'm just trying to understand, like, are we at the point now where we not teaching our kids right from wrong? Is that what it is? Or the parents not teaching the kids right from wrong because they really don't know? I'm just trying to get some understanding, man. Like, cause it's too much foolery, too much foolishness. It can't be as many angry children in the world. Is this really the children? Is this generation the children of the corn? Is that what we seeing right now? That what y'all telling me? This generation is the children of the corn? Come on now. I mean, it's gotta be more to life that these kids want, man, than to just be running around shooting up everything and wanting to see they ops dead. Like, come on now. Like, is that all it is? It's about getting your ops. That's where we at. Just getting the ops. Everybody won't get back. Everything about get back. Why we can't get back to some real shit? Why we can't get back to what makes sense? What about that kind of get back? What about some positive get back? What about getting back to where the kids can go outside and play? They ain't gotta worry about ducking bullets. They ain't gotta worry about seeing prostitutes walking up and down outside the gate at the park, getting dropped off and picked up. They ain't gotta worry about seeing drug dealers standing right on the plays. They don't gotta worry about it because it ain't happening. Why we can't get that kind of get back? Get back to that. Like, when is enough really gonna be enough? Y'all advocating and saying P Diddy was this, P Diddy was that, he did this for all these people, he made all these millionaires. Man, fuck P Diddy. Because everybody that's a millionaire probably got their butts played with. So let's just be real, man. Let's just keep it 100. You see how Stevie J flipped out? Soon as 50 went in, Stevie J was ready to fight. Come on now. He must have knew something. He was guilty about something. What you ready to fight for? Like, shit is messed up. You know what I'm saying? But that's our culture, man. That's where we at right now. And instead of saying something, addressing the bullshit, making these people take accountability where we knowing they're wrong at, we applauding the bullshit instead of pushing them further and further to the top. I look on P Diddy's uh shout out Christine. I see. I look on P Diddy's page, man, and people still sending them stars and everything. Like, for what? Like, what are we doing? Fuck P Diddy. Like, come on, man, he playing with kids. We accepting this now? Who cares if it was 15 years ago? Who cares if it was 20 years ago? They was kids. The lady come out by Jay-Z, who cares if she 37 now, 36, whatever, however old she is. But she was 15 at the time. That's a kid. Like, come on, man. Like, what we doing? So the statutory rape don't matter no more? I'm not saying in the laws of the land. I'm saying in public opinion, because it seems like that's what seems to be swaying the whole situation, man. When you look on the internet, the public opinion is like for Diddy. And that's what's kind of freaking me out, man. Like, where are we at in the world? Like, I really have to ask this question because the things that I see is like, oh, if he got money, then what he doing is cool. Really? But I would like to see some of y'all parents say that same thing if there was y'all child in that situation in today's time. As a parent, let's see you say the same thing. Let's see you over there hanging around Diddy at the party, and you like your daughter is in the back room with three grown men, but she's 15. In today's time, like, come on, man. As a father, let me find out. There's parents out there that would be cool with that for any amount of money. For any amount of money. Nah, can't be mine. We finna tear this motherfucker up. I guarantee you that. Can't be mine. I don't care how long ago it was. Jay-Z did what? Oh man, I ain't never liked that nigga no way. Yeah, it'll be on that type of time real quick. I ain't never been no Jay-Z fan. So I don't see him as like how everybody else see him. Like he just can't do no wrong. I don't see no celebrity like that. So for everybody who is advocating for P. Diddy to get out or get a bond or whatever. Like, why would you want him to? Seriously. Why would you want him to with the allegations that's pinned against him? If any of that is true, these are somebody's kids, man, that were victims, that were victimized. Ain't no telling what they went through to stay silent. Imagine what that did to them on the inside. So now you can get a clear picture of why some of these people in Hollywood look the way they look when you see them on camera. Ain't no telling what they hiding. Ain't no telling what they going through. What secrets they keeping. And they probably have to face the person and work with the person that they keeping this secret about. Because this person might be holding it over their head for them to keep their career, to continue being able to feed their family. Like this, come on, man. There's somebody kids going through this. They went through this. I try to put you in the ground behind my daughter. Any one of them. I wouldn't feel right if I didn't. I couldn't be able to walk this earth, man, facing my daughter, knowing something like that happened to her, and I ain't do nothing about it. I don't feel like my daughter will be able to look at me the same. As definitely as no protector. And that's what we got to get back to. Real father standing up. Like, where the real men at? Don't tell me y'all at the P. Diddy party standing in the corner just watching this shit go on. Like, come on now. I'm going to say it again, man. Fuck P. Diddy. I'm not worried about P. Diddy. We don't need to be worried about Donald Trump. Half of y'all don't even know a Republican, personally, to even have a problem with him. Personally. But, you know, that be our main focus, man. It ain't never the right shit. I don't never see a bunch of podcasts making a conversation about black people coming together. I don't never see that type of conversation go viral. It's always bullshit. On top of bullshit. And then when it go viral, what you see come behind it? A bunch of fucking goof ass memes. Everything be a joke. Now it's funny. Soon as something happen, oh man, damn, that's fucked up. Now it's a joke. Within the first 24 hours. That's why the world don't take us serious, man. That's why no other culture look at us like how they used to look at us. They taking everything from us, man, and saying, fuck y'all. Cause we ain't never shed no blood to take shit that's supposed to be rightfully ours. We ain't shed shit. Nothing. But we quick to go tear up our shit as soon as a nigga get killed somewhere else that you don't even know. Like, come on now. When we gonna start worrying about our communities, where we live, where we lay our head, where our kids have to go outside every day to go to school, go to the store, whatever. When we gonna get back to wanting to make that safe? Trump say he want to go against the cartel. I don't have no dealings with the cartel, so I can care less. I don't sell drugs, so I can care less. Kids, say no to drugs. Like, I mean, come on now. I know right from wrong. That's the kind of sense I use when I wake up every day. I teach my kids, man. Like, you can be a lot of things in this world, man. But if you're gonna be a person that do a lot of wrong, your life ain't gonna turn out so great. And you're gonna always have to look over your shoulder, man. Don't nobody who wanna live like that. Nobody. I don't. So I'm gonna continue to treat people right. I'm gonna continue to stay positive. I'm gonna continue to push positivity. But I really wanna see us come together and build some shit together. That's not hard, man. It's not hard at all. Like the same way we can come together to destroy, we can come together and build, man. And it take a whole lot of less energy, believe it or not. But hey man, I'm gonna bring my guest. I got Woody Wood, the Southern Cheetah, coming in with me, and hey, y'all y'all say what's up to Woody Wood, the Southern Cheetah, man. Woody
What's
Wood,
up?
what's going on?
What's up with it?
What to do, man?
Say, man, you got some nice stuff going on. I
Yeah,
get with you. Speak with you with about that in a second, okay? I'll
right.
talk about, but you know what time it is right now, though, right?
Oh yeah, man. Let's go and get the Streetmade Radio Sports going, man. What we got?
You tuned in to Street Made Radio Sports with Woody Wood, the Southern Cheetah. Super Peter, you dig? Look at her. First of all, I got to go with some local news. 16-9, our Dallas Mavericks are out of the tournament for the trophy. Tuesday, December the 10th, we played the Thunder, and it didn't go so well. The Thunder won 118 to 104. We did not win a quarter. Well, now, you know how at the end of a quarter, some teams win, dang, they won the first quarter, but they lost the second and the third. No, we didn't win not a quarter. Okay. Clay Thompson hit 19 points. Najee Marshall hit 19 points, Kyrie 17 points, Lucas 16 points, DeWitty hit 9 points, and etc. And PJ Washington, he was out for the game, you dig?
Right on, man.
Uh now here go the problem right here. Here go the problem. It's a little youngster in Oklahoma. He goes by the name of Gildas Alexander.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that sucker hit 39 points. This youngster here has some. And when you add in Jay Williams, he had 18 points. C. Wallace had 11 points. Dart had 11 points. And the rest of the team, it was only two people that didn't score on their team against our ads. It was only two people. Once again, I'm going to say it. It was only two people that didn't score for the Oklahoma Thunder on their team against us. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Okay, the Thunder, they on their way to play Saturday. So they will be playing Saturday and they will be playing the Houston Rockets. You dig? The Thunder made it, and they will be playing the Houston Rockets. Meanwhile, last night, Atlanta beat the New York Knicks to stay in the tournament. Young scored 22 points. Hunter with 24 points. Those were the leaders for the Hawks. Say I like Bronson. Bronson used to play for the Mavs for the Knicks. Bronson had 14 points. He played off to me. It seemed like it was off. K. Thompson hit 19 points. Jay Hart 21 points. Bridges had 19 and a 108 to 100 loss to the Hawks, who will be playing the Milwaukee Bucks Saturday. Okay, the Houston Rockets beat up on the Golden State Warriors 90 to 91 to stay in the hunt for the prize. Okay, oh yeah, it's Thursday night football. It's the San Francisco 46ers against the Rams. You know what I'm saying? That's on Amazon. You did. Now I gotta go to a little college. I'm almost up. I'm almost done with it. It's college bowl time for a lot of colleges. You know, some got in, some didn't get in. I'm here to give you some of the schools that got in, not all of the schools. You did.
Right.
Sam Houston versus Georgia Southern. It's gonna be South Carolina versus Jackson State. And then you have Alabama versus Michigan, Colorado, and BYU, Indiana, Notre Dame. You have SMU, go smooth. Going against Penn State, you have Tennessee versus Ohio State, Texas Tech, and Arkansas, Baylor and LSU, South Alabama versus Western Michigan, and you have Memphis versus Western Virginia, Ohio versus Jacksonville State, Florida versus Tulane, Clemson versus Texas, Hook 'em horns. You dig what I'm saying? You have Navy versus Oklahoma, USC versus Texas A&M. You have TCU versus Louisiana, and we have North Texas versus Texas State. That's just some of our bowl games.
Right.
There's been a quick little old run through sports. The Woody Wood, the Southern Chief. Oh yeah, Cowboys. We still think we can get in the playoffs, y'all. I'm through with that. All right, and that's Stephen A.
I already appreciate it, Wood. Appreciate it. Yeah, man.
Good.
Y'all there, y'all go with your Streetmade Radio Sports, man. Y'all see Cowboys ain't doing so good and the Mavericks ain't either. But
No,
rep-
hold on.
we gonna represent
Mavericks
the team.
doing good. They just ran into a hiccup. They just didn't play well in that game against Oklahoma. It's like we was off. I mean, it didn't look well. I was waiting on Luca to start up and hit threes. He didn't get started to damn near the fourth quarter.
Oh man.
Then Kyrie, it was that youngster, man. It was that youngster, Alexander.
It was the youngster.
Yeah, sorry, that youngster, man. That youngster, man.
What you
God,
think uh what you think
what's the,
about P. Diddy topic though, man?
oh shit. All right, but P Diddy, I don't know. Don't the law say you'll be judged by your peers or something? You rather be judged by 12? And what if P. Diddy got something on those 12? Because he done knocked off of all of New York.
Yeah, West Coast too, seems like.
I mean, I mean, it's, I'm getting my head hurt talking about Puffy, man. He
Yeah,
guilty. And now they just got Jay-Z. Now that's some fresh stuff right there.
yeah,
Now
yeah.
you know what I'm talking about?
Man, that's major.
Ben done said that they was coming for Jigga Nick. Jaguar Wright said that,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, remember he made Piers Morgan take the interview down. Sent him a cease and desist letter. So they got to stop earning that immediately.
hmm And
Yeah,
you spoke a lot of things. And you said something to start out the broadcast, your podcast. You said something about, you're not doing anything to anybody to get any enemies. Yes,
Right,
you are. You minding your business. You staying in your lane and you advancing in what you do. So that's gonna automatically make the devil mad, and that's
right,
gonna make some others mad.
right.
I don't find I don't find that out through my look. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you piss people off even though you're doing good. They would rather see you doing bad, brother.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
They would rather see you doing bad. That way they can keep something on you. They can have something on you or to keep you relying on them. You know what I'm saying? That P. Diddy shit.
That part, that part, that
You
part.
know,
Yep,
I mean,
you absolutely
so,
about that, man. And there's a lot of that going on.
and after that, you spoke on, you backed it up perfectly when you said spiritual warfare. So, to take care of you making enemies, you're going to have to stay prayed up. You're going to basically have to stay prayed up, and that's going to take care of those enemies. You know what I'm saying? Because God will remove them. He said that He will make your enemy your footstool.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? And He said it, and I'm going to stand on that.
right on, right on. But no,
Uh,
it's just like, man, me and Jason say it all the time. Top said too, like, man, just the being easy, so easily compromised, man, because an individual got some money and they famous, like, nah, man, like that shouldn't even matter, bro. When it comes to right and wrong, status shouldn't have nothing to do with that, man. Like money shouldn't have nothing to do with that at all. Like, and that's what I feel like. If people want to see some get back, we need to get back to that. You know what I'm saying? Like positive get back, man. Get back to something positive, man. Like all the negative get back ain't getting us nowhere. We
I
about we're about to be extinct playing with these goddamn youngsters out here in these switches, man. It's like real shit. You know what I mean? Negroes are about to be extinct. They gonna see us. You know what I'm saying?
Like, didn't you say something about the circus and clowns? Didn't
Yeah.
you say
Yeah.
that? I said, if you build it, they will come.
Yeah.
As you can see, they still come.
Yeah.
They still come. I'm you asking, you
Top
don't know
conversation.
something like this.
Hey man, y'all welcome 214 Joe in the building, man. Mr. Top Dollar. What's going on with your top?
That's right. Hey,
What's going on? Can you hear me? Man.
I can't hear you, sir.
But yeah, man, like I was everything is, you know what I mean? It's getting to a point where if you wrong, if you condoning wrong, hey, at some point or another, man, you're gonna have to answer for that.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know if these, I know these, I ain't gonna say I don't know. I know for a fact.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I know for a fact this generation is so far removed from God
Yeah.
and anything spiritual. Like, so I just, and I know that's a major problem right there with themselves, bro. Because they don't have the spiritual teachers that we got.
Yeah.
What's going on,
Yeah,
Ty?
well, I got technical difficulties then because I'm all hooked in.
Already.
Hey, but yeah, so I don't know, man. I'm trying to get some people, man, to really like see it.
Come to the light.
Oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely. I just, it's a lot going on in the dark though. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on in the dark, man, and a lot of bottles of baby oil included. Obviously, you know what I'm saying?
And that's the way some would like to keep
Shit, man. It just, I don't know, bro. Like, we gotta want to see something different, bro. Like, money, car, clothes, and hoes. Like, that shit should have been played out. That, that shit should have been played out, bro. Like, money, car, clothes, and hoes. Like, we've been rapping about that for the longest.
What's up, guys? I'm sorry, I'm
But
coming on in place of Top because right now he got technical difficulties. He's
it.
delayed.
on, Jason, y'all. Welcome Mr. Jason Dixon to the panel, man.
Oh, yes.
But yeah, man, these kids don't know nothing spiritual, man, and that's a major problem.
See what I'm
Most,
saying? He's steady kicking it back. He's so delayed.
most definitely, most definitely. Hey, man, top dollar,
Yeah.
like top dollar said, man, what comes, what's done in the dark gonna come to the light.
Yeah, I just kicked him from the room so he could come back in and get right.
But what we got going on, it's a lot going on in the dark, man. Like,
But it ain't about it going on in the dark. It's a lot of things like if you saw the video that I reposted today, and the only reason I reposted it was because I think a lot of people missed it the first time I posted it, where
right,
Candace Owens and Nick Cannon was actually having a conversation, and Candace Owens was like, "We live in a world now where people rather accommodate everybody's feelings than acknowledge truth. So it's not living in the dark when you outwardly just don't do it." You
right,
see what I'm saying? Living in the dark is like, hey, I may not know about it, so I'm just not even trying to learn about it. But when you know that these things are going on and you just outwardly say, I'm not doing it, that's a total different thing.
right, right. Nah, for sure. But that's what I'm saying. It's more, but it's more of the keeping quiet about it. Like, it's more of that going on than anything.
Right.
And like Wood said, that's because he done had a piece of everybody in some form of fashion. He got something over everybody's head.
The good, the G, they mama, they look good. Man, that's good. He did got a lot of confidence.
It's like it's a lot. A lot going on, man. Like within the culture. And if people gonna just stay quiet about everything, when you see when you see his bullshit going on, you know it's wrong, and you just gonna continue to stay quiet about it, man. How we gonna ever evolve, man, as a people? How we gonna ever grow and be able to bring our kids up in a more positive society where we not gonna be okay and cool with certain things going on in the hood and the community just because a nigga got some money and everybody like him, everybody looking to him. 9 times out of 10, I think back when I was young, man, majority of the people that was the most popular, that was doing the most wrong. So why are we steady praising these type of individuals? Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense, man. Like, I'm not living in this world without growing up. I'm not one of those individuals, man. Like, I wake up every day to learn something new. I wake up every day to research something, listen to certain podcasts, listen to certain other people's perspectives on certain situations and topics, and all I do is get more knowledge. I sit up and watch podcasts every day. That's my form of entertainment. You know what I mean? Because I just soak up knowledge. That's how I soak it up, and then I add on my own research.
Right. And that's how you're supposed to do it. That's why I was saying sorry I had to drop off, but which we're having technical difficulties with one of your guests. But no, like back to what I was saying real quick. Um, that's where when you talk about being in the dark, and Top is right when you say we're just living in the dark, but no, we're not. We're living in a time where people just literally don't care. It's not about living in the dark. It's about knowing the truth and knowing that it's wrong, knowing that it's wrong.
But because this the person that signed your check, you ain't gonna say nothing.
Absolutely. And that's the age that we're living in. We're living in it where money is controlling the whole aspect of it. So therefore you want to come and be like, "Oh, I knew about this." Like with the Diddy situation, like Top and I were talking about, a lot of people know about it. A lot of people at those parties knew what was going on. That's why I keep saying, if you're going to charge him, go arrest everybody that attended those parties. Because if you and I went to go commit a crime and the police caught me, and you might not even know what I was doing, they'll turn around and be like, you were still an accessory and you're going to get charged with the same crime.
Right.
So how come somebody with money gets away with it?
Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
That's why I say, man, when I was growing up, majority of the dudes that was the most popular in the hood is the one that's doing the most wrong.
Right. We love the fight for
We
the
gotta call it the truth, bro, and stop applauding the bullshit, man.
hey,
Especially at one when you know it's wrong.
but I said that on one of my posts. Remember we were going back and forth because I was like, let me post something about God and I don't get no likes, but let me say something dumb and I get 1 million followers.
Yeah.
Like
I don't
what
know, man. Like people don't want to evolve in life. They don't want to learn nothing new. They don't want to unprogram. Like,
is the reason why I tell y'all on our show, like I'm not, it's plenty of people. And honestly, guys, I talked to 12 shows tonight. And honestly, it's people that want to come on our network that I'm like, no, because I looked at your shows that you previously did and they have no meaning. They have no foundation. They have nothing to stand on. You guys are just on there talking about stuff that I don't want on our network.
right.
If I wanted that, we could create that ourselves and I don't have to bring on other shows. We could talk about dancing and sucking dick and all of that ourselves. We're guys. You don't think we can hold a 2-hour conversation about that?
Man, I don't even talk like that on my show, man.
I know, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I apologize about it, but you know where I'm getting at, where I'm just saying, you don't think that we couldn't hold a show where I could get a bunch of guys that just down talk women? You don't think
Right,
I can't
right,
get a show where I get a bunch of women to down talk men? I can go snatch that up from anywhere. But you can't get a show that people will follow where women and men talk about each other in conversations that need to be had.
Yeah, I'm not interested in none of these low vibrational conversations.
Right. Talk about something that's going to make us better. Tell me why men and women, like a conversation I want to have on my show Monday is tell me why men and women are running away from marriage when we're told that marriage is a great thing. And when you see people that are married in a happy and compatible relationship, you see them doing nothing but succeeding.
Right.
You see them winning because they're on the same level. It's great it's the sad part is great marriages out here that we don't hear about because there's no drama behind it. Scrappy said it. Little Scrappy said it. He said when he was on not Loving Hip Hop, Loving Hip Hop the first season when he was married to his first wife. He said they came to his house and was like, "Oh, we can't do this with you because there's no drama between y'all."
Right. I think T Pain said the same thing in one of his interviews.
Told him straight up. And T Pain did. He told him. He said they came to our house and saw how happy me and my wife was, and was like, we can't market this.
Yep. And they didn't want to do no fake script or nothing like that. Like, you know what I mean? To make it look like they was no messed up, fucked up ass family. So
And that's what Scrappy said. They didn't want to do that, so they went away from them and went after the ones who really got drama in their house.
right.
But it's like, why do I want to live in a house full of drama? Why do I want to live in a house where my kid talks back to me? Why do I wish, man, y'all, man, I love that my cousin is part of our team because he will tell you. I love the fact that I got people that's a part of my team that know me for real, for real. Let me be in the same room with you and your kid talk back to you. I don't care if he's mine or not mine. Nigga, real talk.
Hey, I've been in that predicament a few times, and it wasn't easy. I'll tell you that much.
Before I got in this relationship I'm in, I was in a relationship with a woman where I told her, if your kid keeps talking to me like this and I beat him up, we can no longer be together. That nigga turned 18. I put that nigga on his neck. He was crying to his mama after spitting on me. Hey, you want to talk disrespect, bro? You can say whatever you want to say to me, but spitting on me, that is the lowest of the low. I try to drag that nigga down the street.
You hear that, Wood?
Nigga like that shit on me.
He spit on the man. Boy, that's, man.
So that's di- that's a that's disrespect to
That,
the opposite
that's a notch
disrespect.
higher than slapping a man.
Right.
Yeah,
You
so
know?
that way, you ain't gonna put the card.
But we live in, but like I said, going back to what you were asking, when we talk about living in the darkness, it's not living in the darkness when we know what the truth is.
No,
Right.
we in darkness as far as wickedness.
No, we're not. Because if you look down the street, right, and
Right.
you saw somebody getting robbed, why would you walk down that street?
Right.
But a lot of people are walking down that street.
Even if you know going this direction is known for niggas getting robbed. You know what I'm saying?
Why
Why
would
would
you walk down that street?
right, right.
But it's a lot of people walking down that street. Why? Because we live in a world where we just be like, nope, the truth is this way. The truth is, don't go down that street because if you go down there, you're going to get robbed. But niggas are like, oh, I'm still going to go down that street though. Then be mad when you get robbed.
And watch this. Watch this, Jason. Watch this. The sooner I started getting rid of certain elements out of my life, or at least removing myself from certain elements,
You start skyrocketing.
hey, everything started going in a different direction.
Yep. And y'all
Everything.
know me. If you know me, you know I talk about this. I got people who just call to have conversations like this with me. They
Right.
don't even be wanting that. They just be like, I just called you because I needed a motivation. And I'm like, dang, am I really doing this? Like, this would be on my mind. Like, I know I talk common sense stuff, but you can live in a world like this. Sometimes I have to question myself, like, man, I know we could be at this other level. I know we could do this if I just would accept this, but I can't accept what's not true.
Yeah, man. I ain't trying to jump on no bullshit ass bandwagons for nothing. You know what I mean? Like, hey, as an artist, that's why like I ain't never participated in no challenges, like none of that. Like I don't follow what the masses do. And I'm not saying that like I'm better than nobody. Like I just like to do my own thing, stay in my own lane, and whatever that is where I feel comfortable, that's where I'm gonna be, man. Like
Right.
what's going on with the rest of the world. Like,
And to everybody listening, I'm okay with whatever challenges you guys do because I talk to artists. Sometimes you gotta do a challenge. Sometimes you gotta, hey Gina, how you doing? Sometimes you gotta do the things that we do, right? But
right,
here's the catch: how far will you push that? That's what I talk to you guys about this. How far will you sell your soul? That's what you have to tell yourself every day. That's
Right.
the question you have to ask. What are my morals and what would I totally say this is not for me on? Mine is I rather make a penny a day, but do it consistently than to make $1 million having to go and do something I don't want to do every day. I left a $500,000 yacht. My cousin is right here with me. The people who know me, they know. I walked away from a job that paid me more than what most people make in a lifetime to do what I'm doing. And I've been lasting in this for 20 years. It's been struggles, it's been ups and downs, but I rather have those struggles. One thing that I can say is nobody made me. And I'm proud of that. Nobody can say that I came and helped Jason, but I can look up and be like, it's a bunch of people that you see my brand, you see who I tatted, you see my representation of them. Why? Because I got the receipts.
Right. Right.
So when you ask yourself every day, get up and be like, what is my moral worth? Will I sell out for $1 million, which in turn will come back to bite you? Because I bet you now, P. Diddy in that sale, like, damn, was it worth me being the richest mogul
He
for
probably
everything
thinking about all the positive shit he could have
could have
did
did?
with that position of power that he had
Absolutely.
versus what he fucking went down for.
How
That boy,
many more? How
I was
many
like,
more people could you have got out of poverty? How many more people, instead of disrespecting them, how many more people could you had helped and saw them win?
you know what I'm saying? That part.
Cause you want to party and bullshit and
I
party.
Would me and Wood talk about that all the time. Like I just don't understand. Like for our city mainly, like for a city like Dallas with all this talent, like whoever is the gatekeeping this shit, like they on some bullshit.
What and let's talk about that then. Let's because I've been in that scene. Would you know? I've been behind the scenes. I'm not the artist, so I always see what goes on that people don't look at.
Right.
What Dallas is a city of people who at one point in the I want to say 80s and 90s the artists got on, right? But they didn't get to where they really wanted to be. So what they did was learn the hustle game. And what I call the hustle game is now everybody's club promoters, right?
Yeah.
Now everybody is that person that, oh, I know these people, and if you want to get to these people, you got to come to my event. But my event, I'm gonna charge you all this money. That's the game in Dallas. It ain't about really helping you make it out. Even if I made it, I'm not really helping you make it out. What I'm trying to do is keep you under my wing. I'm gonna charge you a whole bunch of money, and then I'm gonna turn around and say, come to this live event, come to this event, and come hang out with me, and come party with me, and spend my money. When I talk about it and tell people like all it is a revolving door of money because you see the same people at the same events doing the same thing all the time.
And bro, it's like I don't know, man. Like we ain't sharing no resources with each other. We ain't comparing no notes with each other. Like nothing.
Because all the resources is money.
It's a reason you see the same at the top,
Yeah.
and you gonna constantly see the same name
Over and over, over and
over
over.
and
I
over.
built the only reason why I made it the way I made it, and this is true story. The only reason I made it the way I made it because at one point I came to my cousins, I came to my family and said, "Hey, I'm done with the blacks in Dallas." I said exactly that. I moved to Plano, bought the houses in Garland, did everything, and I never came for what would 4 years. I never came back across 635.
Right. Yeah, man. It's like
Everything I did in Houston, Killeen. Man, we was on the road so much, you didn't even know Wood was married at the time because we were gone every week. We were somewhere else, whether it was Houston, whether it was Killeen, whether it was San Antonio. We were putting on events everywhere else. And then finally Dallas started saying, hey, y'all, come fuck with us.
ain't that a bit, but they say that's how it go though.
Yep.
They say that's how it go. You got to get it popping somewhere else. But you know, Shit like P Diddy, niggas like P Diddy, man, they messing it up for everybody, man. Because you doing this now. Everybody that ever had any aspirations of signing to somebody like an independent label or anything, they gonna be like they in their mind, the back of their mind, they want to know if you on some P Diddy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Well, I
it
wouldn't say that because you can be independent by yourself. It's
Yeah,
when you come to sign with somebody that's going to say, "Hey, I'm willing to put money behind you." That's where you get kind of tricky. But it's not tricky if you look at the paperwork and you read the paperwork and you come in on your own terms.
nah,
Here,
but I'm just saying like with them being who they are, being in these type of situations, that kind of put a stigma on down to the whole game of
you think so? I don't think. I think what Top said earlier. Top said something when we were online when we were talking to DJ Trans yesterday. Top said it isn't that. Well, no, before we got on the phone with DJ Trans, like Top said to me, we were talking. At the end of the day, it's going to change the game that all these moguls are being taken out, but it's going to open the door to somebody who, if somebody come, I think at this point, if somebody comes in for real and do what they actually say they're going to do, they're going to be the next powerhouse. It's when what happened was you, everybody that's on the top now did what happened to them. So if you understand what I'm saying, we all know that Diddy was groomed by two other older white men who basically run the music industry.
right.
Clive and what's call it?
Right. So when he was groomed, it's like a child molester. It's just like if your kid was ever raped by somebody, they're gonna eventually. Studies have shown that they're gonna grow up and probably do the same thing to another
Right,
kid.
right,
So it's the same. All that's all that mindset was. If they had to get down on their knees to get to the top and open up their manhole exit to get to the top, they're gonna do exactly what was given to them. So they're not gonna just give it to you. You want to get to this point, you have to make it. And then Lord knows, we're not just talking about the music industry. We're talking about NFL, NBA. These people aren't just being selected to be the ones. How do they know a kid out of high school is the next number one pick if it's not planned? How do you know? Like, how are they strategically putting this stuff together? It's because it's powers to be that are controlling the situation. Well, now what's happening, and like Cat Williams said, regardless of how you want to look at them, regardless of how Jamie Foxx's new special try to dummy him down and make it seem like what he's saying was true, that man got on there, said exactly what he's going to say. Months later, look what happened.
yeah,
He said there's going to be a change in 2024. People's because 2025, if you guys don't know, spiritual wise, we're coming into 2 years fornication of truth, and only truth will make it out of that this year if you do the right thing and do what you're supposed to do. Hence the
right,
reason why I called y'all on the radio station, because I believe that at the end of the day, we got to start bringing some kind of positivity into this new year and talk about these things. That's why y'all see me. And I got talked to today. My uncle came and was like, "Why do you keep posting these things?" And I was like, "Because if I don't, who will?"
right. I mean, it's shit that need to be talked about.
Right.
Yeah, man. Like, cause I mean, everything that we see going on at some point or another, like I said earlier, these people gonna have to answer for that shit.
Absolutely.
And
Uh,
and it's gonna be hell to pay if all the alleged charges turn out to be true.
But still, I go back. I understand where everybody's standing on this. I got it. But I go back to this. Usher and what's that little boy name?
yeah,
Justin.
Justin Bieber,
Yeah, that dude.
right,
I think they're both of their parents need their ass whooped. I'm being honest with you. They should be getting drugged right now, but nobody's dragging them. Why? They should be getting drugged right now. Justin doesn't even talk to his parents because of this. He sold all of his. If you understand what he did, you can't tell me that this ain't a mental breakdown. This kid sold his whole catalog just to get off of out of the music business.
Yeah, that's something to think about.
And that's $1 billion catalog. Man, come on, man.
That's
Pull
something
him
to
out
think
in public right now. These little girls gonna go crazy even now.
That's something to think about. Oh, he gonna forever have the fame.
Right. You talk about Usher. Yeah, I love Usher, love his songs. But at the end of the day, his parents should be drugging out to the street and beat.
Yeah, locked up. Right what Pete did it.
Talking about Oklahoma, you know, you gonna kick your ass.
You
It's
said
the
what?
mother. I
I couldn't understand nothing you said with that thing over your mouth. Like honestly,
I Usher and his mother, they tight, bro.
I don't care if they tight or not. They both should. He needs. They need that. But if I can't say, so let me say this, and then let me clarify what I mean by this.
Right.
If you help me become a billionaire, and my kid shows the same talent that I had, and I'm telling the world that I will not send my kid to you, that's a red flag right there.
Yep.
That's the biggest red flag in the world because why wouldn't you let the person who helped you get your child where he needs to be?
Right.
But it's because you know what went on, you know what happened, you don't want to admit to it. Yes, he may be close with his mom, but listen, man, one thing I know about secrets is they eat you up on the inside, especially when you try your hardest to forget what actually happened.
And ain't no telling what they involved themselves in to
Exactly.
try to forget, boy.
Especially when you try to tell yourself that it didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
I
Yeah.
talked I talked to a psychologist, and most men who beat on women was because they saw their mom get beat when they were little. So at the end of the day, whether they wanted to observe that or not, or take that on, it became a part of who they were.
That's crazy. Hey man, we don't condone domestic violence over here on Nostalgic Radio, man.
At all. I'm with you.
Shout out to all the single mothers out there, man, that's standing up strong, man, and doing what they gotta do for their kids, man.
And that's just being real. You listen. Sometimes I tell people when you listen to a conversation, sometimes you have to read in between the lines and listen to the underline what's not being said.
Right, right.
That's just being honest because all these celebrities now got PR people. So the PR people be like, don't say this and don't say that. We talk about the president reading off a piece of paper, but at the same time, everybody on the planet does it. They got somebody who write their speeches. They got somebody who does this. Shit, artists got people who write their music. I love Big X the Plug because he went on live. He went on a live and said, hell no, I don't write all my own songs. But I
Mm,
believe that if you can write and I like what you do, if I'm already a big name, give me those damn lyrics so we both can eat.
that makes sense.
But we talk about it like, oh, he's a sorry rapper because he got a ghostwriter. I don't give a fuck if the music sound good. If he wrote singers, R&B singers, country singers always have had ghostwriters. They've always sung other people's songs.
But look though, so my catalog, my kids listed as my writers. Is they gonna say I got ghostwriters?
Right. Hey, yep. They're gonna be like, this nigga goes riding and he can't even. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, it don't matter. I grew up, man. This is the thing I loved about my childhood. I hate that I was a foster kid, but I love this about the way I got to see how we operate as blacks, and then I got to live in a white home and saw how they actually operate.
Right.
And it's a lot of things that go on that's similar to what we do. But guess what? When they walk out that door, shit, you wouldn't even know they was falling apart.
Hell
You
no.
These rich families, man, these millionaires that I be messing with, that I do business with, man, half of them be like, my wife sleep in one part of the house, I sleep in the other part. But when we come out this door, this is my wife here. Hi, babe, and we're kissing and we're hugging. We go back home. She got a boyfriend, I got a girlfriend. It's real talk.
Damn. Damn.
This is real. This is real stuff happening in our as we live.
You said, "Women, real quick." I was looking at on the game, motherfucker. I said, did he told you that?
But yeah, real talk, bro. This is if
But
you talk.
that's kind of example of what I be saying. That go back to what
Yeah,
I be saying though. Like these rich people that all that poly shit, all that shit there, like that's the rich folks lifestyle, man. That's their way of living.
who started this? Because guess what? We didn't start porno. We didn't have enough money to do it. These niggas was already having women doing these things over in France and in England, and then all of a sudden somebody said, "Hey, let's make this public to the world and get these other girls involved." I
All
told
fair.
I told somebody the other day and they got upset. I said, man, when you look at all these women with the likes and they're getting this influencer money, it ain't because they doing something, my nigga. It's because they own OnlyFans with their ass wide open, busting themselves out. If you a man and you want to get live, shit, go on OnlyFans and strip for a couple of weeks and watch how many men, not women, I'm telling you, men will pay you to see you. There's women out here getting paid just to show their feet, my nigga. I don't even like feet like that. The fuck I want to pay to look at your feet for? I bro- but then you get those same girls, and that's why now we can't even tell what's an ugly girl and what's a cute girl anymore. Let's be real, because we cute girls, all these dudes online, all these what we call so-called simps. Uh, all these so-called simps, all these what we see online, they are literally looking at it from an aspect of, I just want to see the girl naked because it gives me a bit of pleasure. It doesn't matter what her face looks like. I just want to see her bust. So these girls pull up that aspect like they're beautiful. Go throw on the hair weave. Go throw. Look, my nigga, how many niggas? I want to know a poll. If anybody can find this out, how many niggas waking up every day to a girl that don't look the same as what you went to bed with?
Man, bro,
I wanna do a poll. Let's do a poll on that one. wake, wake up and you like, damn, I met you last night. Are you sure?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, say I wanna say what's up to my little big brother Jamar Donnell. He gonna be on our Christmas special. Him and my nephew Jay John. Uh, they tuned in right now. Where I know my brother Jamar is.
Already, what's going on? Y'all I
But
appreciate
yeah, but you see what I'm saying? Like that's the biggest thing, bro. Like I want to, like these are the things we need to talk about. Like what if we just shut down every Japanese owned store and ain't no more hair weaves, ain't no more wigs. You can't go get no booties. You can't, man. Half of these women will
man.
go back to
Uh,
being fives
they gonna go
and,
crazy.
and
What you
threes.
can you tell me what you
What?
think,
Tell them they
man?
can't go no more yaki. Ah man, they going crazy.
No more good.
They going. You think they burnt the city up for George Floyd? Man, tell these black women they can't wear no more weave and see what happens, man.
And it's like it's crazy because we look at all of this, and when you say like back to your topic, when you talk about going in the dark time, it's like we've been slowly moved into this realm and slowly moved into this whole thing.
For a
When
while, for quite
when,
some while now.
when I hear people be like, marriage ain't worth it, that's like telling a person, and this is something y'all know I speak advocately on.
Right,
You can educate yourself, but damn, if I got a motherfucker that already been through college, already worked a great job, already went into the industry I was in, and he's willing to teach me how to get around it and how to do the best things that I'm gonna do, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go back to school.
right,
Because what we don't look at is that these motherfuckers are getting PhDs. Why? Because it comes a point in your education where the college pays you to get the education. And that's what we don't realize. So when we look at these people like, oh, they're getting their PhD, but then it's like, but the college gave them my instance. I just told y'all the amount of money the college gave me just to come back to get this degree.
right.
And I'm like, Why not go to school? And I got a couple of people when I talk to them, they like, hey, I enrolled in school last month, bro. I enrolled in it. I'm like, why not do what's gonna better your life if you've already been out here doing it, struggling, and somebody gave you a key and said, if you do this, it will change your life. Why wouldn't you do that? Because we're so busy listening to everybody tell us what not to do. They'll get on here, and this is one thing I wanted to say the other day on my show and on Top Show, but we got caught up in the other conversation. All these rappers are telling people not to go to school, but yet if you go Google half of these rappers, they all got degrees and have graduated from some college. The little baby, y'all didn't even know. Nobody even knew this nigga just graduated from Harvard. Who knew that he was going to Harvard? Not a damn nobody. You wouldn't even put little baby and Harvard in the same sentence, right? Right or wrong.
Right. Nah, for real, man.
You wouldn't even, ain't no conversation being had that you would be like, well, the little baby can go to Harvard today.
Nah.
Yeah, man. Big shout out, brother. What's up? Great.
But you see what I'm saying? Oh, congrats to them. I'm not putting them down, but you see what I'm saying? The psyche that they're putting on us is don't do this. You don't have to do this. When I'm watching TikTok and I'm watching videos, I'm watching these people tell us, don't go, you don't have to go to an accountant to do your taxes. You can just do this simple process. If that was the truth, how come every Fortune 500 has accounting firms?
Right.
To get them the extra money, they get all the. Hey, man,
That's a good question, man. We got about a good 15 minutes left, man. Let's go into that, man. So they finna do away with TikTok.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just did mine.
You think that's a
absolutely.
good or a bad thing?
Let me know tomorrow. Okay.
It's a bad thing. Because, well, it's a bad thing financially for a lot of people.
The content
oh,
creator.
Yep. But it's something that at the end of the day, we all knew were coming. Everybody just tried to milk the platform as much as they could
Right.
because one, TikTok violates our defense laws. And what I mean by that, you guys can go look this up, is perfectly true. What we do on TikTok in America, they don't even allow for their kids to do or see in their country.
Right.
So all the joking around and dancing and all that, when you go to TikTok Japan, it's education. It's learning how to build things, learning how to survive if you didn't have electricity. It's learning skills. It's no ignorance. That's the main reason the person who brought this whole case suit up, the mom who did it, she brought that up because she realized that her kids, whether they didn't want to go to school anymore, they didn't want to do anything, they want to be TikTok influencers because of the money that they saw people making. So they didn't care about the little things. You talk to some of these influencers now, they can't do simple things. I can grab a group of men right now and be like, who can lay a floor? And I bet you nobody can tell you they can.
gee,
I can tell you a group of men right now who know nothing about cars. They women know more about cars than they do.
Right.
That's backwards. You don't think that's backwards? But TikTok has set that motion in America to give us that reaction because now that these people are making money off of it, you ask a kid nowadays what you want to do for a living, and they'll tell you it ain't a doctor, a lawyer, or nothing. It's I want to be an influencer, period.
Right.
Not understanding that an influencer does not build generational wealth. An influencer does not, because if you die tomorrow, that influence that you had, there's only one of you. Whether you teach your kids to do it or not, they may not have the same effect that you had. That's why
Right.
you see Michael Jordan. How come his sons couldn't play basketball? Shit, fuck that. In this case, LeBron James. You got one that may make it and may be a good pro. But how come if that influence part of your life is what made you there, what's taken away from it that we can't duplicate that?
Oh, LeBron got another son finna be in the league.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
His second son is really good though. But Carmelo's son is even better.
oh,
But you do know, but TikTok is appealing the ban though. They appealed it and they may win based on a law that they learned to manipulate.
Right,
But the thing about it is when people tell me that, here's the catch. The Supreme Court who pressed the ban does not have to even hear their appeal. They have that option. When they come back in January, they can literally say, nope, we don't even want to listen to it.
right.
And then by January 19th, no more TikTok.
Yeah. I feel bad for the people that was feeding their families off of there, man. There's a lot of them too.
Right. TikTok shop
But
blew up because of that. You can't even watch a TikTok no more without having a commercial come on that motherfucker. That's
right,
why I don't be on it that much because it's like, dang, I don't want to keep hearing about the same stuff every day.
right.
They found a vacuum cleaner, nigga. We been knowing those things existed. How come we got to see it on TikTok every day? Hey, a print press is a print press. Well, how the fuck I got to keep seeing different print presses every day? They all do the
Right,
same thing,
right. Yeah, they be promoting the shit out of Temu products, boy.
don't they?
I'm like, man, the TikTok shop ain't nothing but Temu.
Right.
You ain't fooling me. Yeah, it's all a gimmick though. At the end of the day,
It
man,
is. That's
they
all it
eating off
is.
our ass, boy. They eating off our ass. You best believe if you can get on there and spend $300 and get that much shit,
Right.
yeah, they making a major bag off
Hey,
of.
if somebody ever told me they spent $300 at Temu, I'm gonna be mad for you because half the products you ordered ain't gonna come in right. Hey, Temu is so bad it allows you to do a refund without ever sending the products back. That's how much they know that there's bullshit.
Yeah, yeah.
I bought some
That's
clippers. I bought some of those gold clippers that all the barbers be using,
with
and one
the little graphics
design,
on it, the
yeah.
little yeah.
And one of them didn't. One I got two of them, and one of them didn't work. And they didn't even ask me to send it back. They was like, "Oh, you can throw it away. We already refunded you."
like
That's
Wendy's burger and shit. So you didn't get that burger. That's all right.
that's crazy, man.
So my whole thing was I had to stop using them because I would just order stuff and then be like, "Hey, did nothing work? Give
See
my
what I'm
money back."
saying? You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, man? But yeah, man, I just I want to see our culture, man, do something we ain't never done.
Come together.
Yeah,
I want to see it. I want to see. I hold a
I
challenge.
want to
I
see it
want
in
to do.
this lifetime, though. Like, you
Right.
know what I'm
I
saying?
want to
Like,
see all the millionaires get together and just put up $100,000 to a community. Pick a community. You can pick the community that helps them remodel, reshape, and rebuild their homes, and give them ownership.
right. That's
Give the
what.
people living in those houses ownership. I want to see someone make that challenge because the thing about it is, if I had the money, I would build a community and I know I would because I have a plan
You
written
see,
out
we
for
had
it.
people like Young Dolph that was doing it.
Right. But
And
you can't do that. Hey, it's against the law. If we give you our money and we give you this fame, you can't go back and grab the ones that are struggling because therefore, where would we be if you did that?
that's got to be in the contract somewhere. It's got to be.
Yep.
It's got to be.
NFL players, you niggas make LeBron makes $100 million minimum, and you ain't coming back to take out your whole family out of the gutter. My whole family. Hey, look, y'all better go learn something.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
I need a personal chef. Go to this cooking school. I need somebody to tutor my kids. You better go learn to do something. Don't ask me for the money. Develop a skill. Use my celebrity status and build something that's going to help your family grow the same way mine is. You may not be
Right.
making as much money as I make, but you can take care of your family and you can move out of the hood. Go. Hey, people talk about stay in the hood, build the hood. Fuck the hood.
Fuck the hood. I'm trying to put that motherfucker as far in my rear view as possible. You know what I mean? Like,
Right. It ain't even in my rear view. I don't see it. I
nah,
tell
man.
people,
Like, nah,
nigga,
man. I ain't stuck on that hood mentality no more, man.
man, get me out of here. We want to talk about why we move out of the hood. Cause
I thought that
nigga,
was the whole purpose in the first place of trying to
of build
do shit like,
exactly.
you know what I mean? Like, and it's like now they going backwards, man. Like,
Exactly. Hey, don't if I would have had in Dallas, if I would have had houses in South Dallas when they were telling people to sell their homes, I would have sold every house I had. Here you go. Y'all can have this motherfucker because here's the thing what we know about every downtown area. You're never going to get rid of the homeless people. I don't care what you build down there, how you try to turn it over. They're not going nowhere unless you give them a place to go. Look, LA. Y'all, I've been out in Vegas for 5 years now. I've only been to LA once, and it was for a business deal. I went in, did the deal. They talking about you want to ride around LA because you ain't never. Nope. It was so many homeless people on the street that I was like, no,
when I
get
saw
me
that
out of here.
downtown, man, I was disappointed, man. It was
Right.
trash. I was
Because
like,
because when you see LA, people only show you the good parts.
the way it looked on TV,
Right.
I was so disappointed.
But I was like, man, y'all crazy. I am not doing it. It is not happening. This is not going on.
Right.
And I was so for real. So when I look at it, my challenge to somebody who has a lot of money, it's a new bank called Greenwood. And it says that it's black owned, black CEO, black funded. I don't understand how. Because if you were, my question to them would be let me just come in with who I am and trusting me enough that I'm black, that I want to build something great. Invest in me, just like the Asians do their people, just like the white people do their families. Put the money up, and I don't have to need collateral.
Hold
Just
on now. Like in Bucktown, they have a project going on in Bucktown where they can build a market and they gonna build some houses, and they have 9 different banks that are helping them with their project.
yeah, but if you're gonna do it with the banks and you own it, that's a different thing. But the
Yeah, I
thing
mean,
about it is, if they're going to help you get ownership, because there's a program with your bank, you can go talk to the bank. As long as your credit score is at a certain length, they can help you buy a house directly from your bank. It's the reason why I tell people to go to a credit union and get away from Bank of America. Get away from these banks and actually get a credit union, because the credit union, rather for you to come take the loan from them and pay them back as you make deposits into your account, rather than them come back. If you're with a credit union, your foreclosure on your mortgage, let's say you lose your job, they won't foreclose on you for about 2 years.
Right.
But when you go through these banks who are set up to say, hey, when they were doing the DeSoto project, you know that all those people in that area that they're rebuilding the Redbird project around, all those people were forced to sell their houses because they were in foreclosure or some kind of tax lien. But nobody knows about that. Nobody talks about those things, but it's true.
Yeah, we don't highlight this type of stuff, man.
Right.
It ain't ratchet enough. Ain't enough drama involved with it.
But
But
we'll talk about how great the project is. And I'm like, I still haven't seen how great the Redbird project could be because nobody's talking about it. You go in the mall, it looks exactly the same way. They just added some new stores.
right. But hey, man, we down at the final minute, and You know, it's Elijah's birthday, man. He turned 2 today, man. So
Okay.
we wish him happy birthday, man, before he gets sleepy again.
Happy birthday, my guy.
Yeah, man. We got him, yeah, I mean,
All right.
do the
Well, we
cake and ice cream and, you know what I mean, let him fall out. Play till he fall out.
Well, we can go ahead and close out. It's your show. Thanks for having me on. Thanks for the conversation.
Hey, I appreciate y'all for joining me, man. Woody Wood, Jason Dixon, man, and hey, man, until next time, y'all, that Streetmade Radio, man, I appreciate everybody that tuned in from Facebook and YouTube. And, hey, come back and join us, man. And if you ain't already, man, subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? Follow us on Facebook. And don't forget, every Monday night, Real Talk with Jason Dixon. Every Tuesday night, Dallas After Dark. Real Talk, Dallas After Dark. Every Wednesday night, the Woody Wood Show. And also on Wednesday night, Wisdom and Tea with Christine with a K. That's the newest show on the network. Gonna be on the lookout for DJ Khaled. He coming. And Thursday night, in the hype in the mix with your boy, man, CEO man. But hey, it's been a pleasure, man, and I see y'all next week. Better yet, hey, we taking off for 2 weeks. I will be pre-uploading my shows, so y'all will not be missing me. So until next week, man, y'all don't forget to love yourself, man, before you can love somebody else. Stay positive, stay true, and learn the most you can about you. And we out.
Oh shit, Fitty bag, how we gonna do this shit? With you, they took the ball.
I got enough money to buy me 100 balls. Shit.
Welcome to Dallas, the home of gorillas and apes. It's either eat or get ate. Yeah, bitch, I'm feeding my face. Trap still boom like it's bass. Fresh out the zoo, out the cage. Once they on your ass, it's really nothing I can say. What's with the hate? I'm about cash, I'm catching plays. I'm about to cop me a safe. Can't wait till I hop out the race. Everything I want, I track, I do not chase. If I ask it's urgent, then it's on to the next hoe, I do not wait. I'm woke with a D-boy.